These are 5 psychologically proven mindset hacks I use to completely unlock my confidence and become that girl. Hi everyone, welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to do a little get ready with me as I talk about the mindset hacks that have completely changed my confidence and self-esteem. You may not know it now because I live stream on the internet, but I used to really struggle with self-worth, self-esteem, and confidence, and these are the things over the course of 30 years of life that have really helped me to feel empowered. And just in case you didn't know, my mom owns a psychology company where I have learned all of the psychology hacks to master your mindset so you can become confident and empowered. Hi everyone. So as always, we're going to be doing a little funtivity as we talk. I'll be doing my skincare with you, and we have some fun stuff to try later on. So welcome to the live stream. Classes in session. I get a kick out of myself. Anyways, so first of all, you come first before anyone else. You cannot run around being a hero while you still need saving yourself. There is a reason why they tell you on an airplane to put on your oxygen mask before you help out anyone else. Because if you're drowning, you're just going to hurt and drag down everyone around you. So always be ruthlessly selfish and make sure you're taken care of before anyone else is looked after, cared, nurtured, yada yada. And when I was younger, I used to twist myself into absolute pretzels, trying to make everyone around me happy and make sure they were taken care of while I was still stressed out, sleep deprived, and hungry. And honestly, it was all a performative act to make other people like me because I didn't yet like myself. It took years for me to build genuine confidence to the fact that I could stand up to other people and say, no, I'm worthy of the time and attention I pour into myself. But when I was younger, I felt like I had to prove myself to everyone else, to be a people pleaser, to tell people that they should love me because I could do all these lovely things for them. But everyone actually hates that, and they feel like it's so fake because it is. And if you want genuine friendships, you have to learn to show your authentic self, put yourself first, show yourself some self-respect instead of just bending over backwards to make everyone else happy. I'm icing my face today because I have a little planet of a zit coming out here. I've been having way too much sugar recently, and it always shows on my chin first. In case you didn't know, I do have a skincare channel where I talk about my acne journey, but even in my 30s, I still struggle when my diet is out of order. Hello, welcome to the live stream, everyone. Today we're talking about my mindset confidence hacks as I get ready with you. And I'm icing my face because I got me some pimples today, and it does help with the inflammation. Hi, Lotus, and Good Samaritan. That's a good username. Whew, my face is dripping now. Whew. And I have a fun new thing to tell you guys about today because, again, I'm breaking out like a pubescent teenager. So I'm going to be having matcha because you know it's really good for your skin. I don't like it. Actually, it's become a joke on my live streams that I can't stand matcha and I think it tastes like grass. But I have hope for this new one. Hi, Kimber. Welcome to the live stream. So this new one, we're going to be trying shrooms live together. Well, I mean, not like woo-woo scary shrooms that do anything to you, but like this mushroom matcha is supposed to be healthy for you. So I've got my little teapot and we're gonna make the matcha as we get into the confidence hacks. Hi Kimber, so we're talking about my mindset hacks that unlevel my confidence when we are getting ready with me. All of my lives are get ready with me as I do my skincare and just kind of talk to you because I think it's more fun than me just ranting to you about a subject. All right, I'll put this in my little teapot so we can get to having the matcha. I have high hopes. I want to like matcha so bad just because I know it's really good for your skin, but every time I try, I'm like, it's giving grass. But this one has all sorts of mushrooms in it for focus, energy, and good vibes. All right, she's in my teapot. Nixie! Don't let the matcha girl see me with this mixer instead of the proper whisk. Don't tell them. Okay. Where's my cover? Okay. There you go. And because it's more fun, matcha always goes in a wine glass, in case you didn't know that. All right, if you missed it, if you've just joined the live stream, my first mindset hack was that you need to put yourself first. Your oxygen mask goes on before anyone else because you're worthy of the time, attention, and energy you pour into yourself. Number 2, I am a walking goddess, in case you can't tell from the tiara on my head. But it took me decades of my life to actually believe that I am someone who's worthy of time, attention, and nice sparkly things. And I know, it's a joke at this point that I wear a princess crown on my live streams. But if anything helps you to feel more confident and feel like this ethereal version of yourself, use it to your advantage. If you need to put on a little makeup to fake it till you make it, if you need to wear a cute outfit, if you need to wear your favorite pair of heels, if you need to get your nails done, if you need to go to Comic-Con and wear a tiara so you feel confident, do that. Because at some point, you won't feel like you're pretending anymore. You will actually feel like you're that powerful person waltzing into the room. Hi, Kimfer. I remember so vividly, actually, that emotional embodied feeling of powerful confidence when it finally happened. But it was years after doing journal affirmations, after showing up for myself to put in the time and attention to look after myself, that I actually felt like someone who could command a room and draw attention without even trying. It's hard, I know. When you feel like you're acting. It's hard when you show up to an event and you feel like you have to put on a special face. It's hard when you feel like you have to be someone you're not. But if you're not who you want to be today, there's a gap between who you are and who you want to be. Hi, Jose. And you can bridge that gap by doing a lot of intense inner work, like therapy to work on your self-esteem, like journaling, like prayer. But you can also do that through faking it till you make it. And that does really help, honestly, because over time we become who we pretend to be. So welcome, everyone who's just joined. I'm going to try the matcha. Hi, welcome. So I don't know if I can taste any mushrooms. It just kind of tastes vaguely like green tea. So if you're on your journey to become more of a matcha girly, maybe that would work for you. I don't know. We'll see. Part of the issue is that I'm a little coffee addict. I love it so much. It's delicious. So a lot of the reason I have resistance to drinking matcha is just because I love coffee so much and I can only handle so much caffeine in my little body. So, all right, let's see what I have next. Yeah, see that? Oh wait, you can't see. I am a walking goddess. Tell it to yourself if you don't believe it yet. Okay. Number 3. I have immense meaning and purpose in my life outside of a relationship and outside of my job. I think especially in America, we have a tendency to attach our identity to what we do. And I know women and all of my friends have a tendency to attach their sense of meaning, purpose, and belonging to who they are with. And especially when I was younger, when men would reject you, or when relationships wouldn't go your way, or when friends would leave your life, there'd be this sense that there was something wrong in me because they chose to not be a part of my life. And that could not be farther from the truth. Someone's actions towards you and their thoughts and beliefs about you say nothing about you. They are just their perspective that they're showing you. So I wish I could tell my younger self that the life that you create on your own can be so full of meaning and purpose and joy without anyone else in it. Friends and relationships can come and go, and your little life project can still go on and still bring you joy, and you can still help other people, and you can still be immensely useful in this world and have a beautiful life. And then the people you'll meet along your way will just up-level that and make it even more beautiful and rich because you're already fully yourself. When you're not hunting for other people to fill the emotional holes in your heart, the relationships you create are so much deeper and so much more meaningful. Okay, little rant session over. This is what I use whenever I'm having a breakout. This is from Sugar. Don't get it twisted. I've been having like ice cream for dinner. Hi, welcome to the live stream. We're talking about the confidence hacks that have completely made me feel powerful and confident. And in case you didn't know, my mom owns a psychology company. So whenever I come to you talking about mindset things, I'm using proven psychological principles that she's taught me during my life. Hello. I always Treesland. I always try to like pronounce you guys' usernames, but I do struggle sometimes. Okay, I'm thinking today we're gonna do all acne products because the skin is suffering. Azelaic acid is great if you have redness or pimples. We're just gonna pop that on there. You know, I am a raging nerd. Fun fact, I went to engineering school. I actually got this crown for a Comic-Con event years ago. And I realized it was just kind of like nice to hold back my hair. So I thought it'd be cute on live stream. How life evolves. Let's get to the next point. What do I have next? Oh, this is a good one. So the next thing I really wanted to talk to you guys about is that if there's a desire that lives in your heart, if you have a dream that you stay up late at night thinking about, that is in your heart and in your soul because it's yours to win. I believe so deeply that God puts desires in our hearts because we're meant to have them. But you still have to do what's required to bring that dream into reality. You have to prove to the universe that you do in fact want the thing that you claim you want to manifest. Hi. Okay, so Jimmy John is like actually really easier to pronounce than your username. So hi, welcome. I love the book called The Alchemist. If you've not read The Alchemist, definitely check it out. It talks a lot about this and how we sometimes don't see the greater plan God has for us, but He does. And we just walk the next step forward on our life journey, kind of trusting in faith and in the process. And over time, we'll see how God brings about our heart's desires in the best way possible. But you just have to walk forward and have faith that if you keep doing what you think is best in the moment, over time, your desires will manifest. I think a lot of this point also comes back to self-worth, English, self-worth. Because if you yet don't feel like you're worthy, obviously if you have these giant beliefs and dreams, it's gonna feel like a fantasy that you would ever have that in your life. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to have your dream relationship, if you want to have your dream job, it's gonna feel like it can never happen to you unless you have the self-esteem big enough to attach to that desire. So I always talk about journaling and therapy and prayer as great ways to really unlock your self-esteem because that's what has helped me the most to manifest my dream life. I just quit my engineering job a week ago. Fun facts, I went to engineering school. But I was dreadfully unhappy in that job. And for years, I was just kind of resigned to the fact that this would be my life. And it was a good life. It's a good job, but it didn't make my soul happy. My soul had other desires and other, dreams that lived in my heart. But it wasn't until I believed I was worthy of that future that I could actually start to do what was required to build it. Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, I'm really excited. I think I might make pumpkin bread today, guys. So if you're not in the US, we have a Thanksgiving holiday here tomorrow. So I'm trying to think of festive treats. I think pumpkin bread would be good. And I just got my hair done yesterday. Thank you so much for mentioning. I love it. I think she did such a good job with the color. I had a full pamper day yesterday. I got my hair and my nails done. I was going for a cat eye. They're a little subtler than I was expecting, but I think they're just so pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I so appreciate that. I'm trying to live stream more because I find it so fun. You guys see me post online, but content creation can be quite a lonely thing because I'm just like in my room by myself, editing by myself, responding to comments by myself. So if I'm talking to you, it's a much, more enjoyable process. And it feels like I'm creating more community when you guys are, engaged in the process. Nice. Always wear your SPF. It's essential for your skin health. And in case you didn't know, I did just start a new channel where I'm going to be putting all of my self-care stuff on there. And here's going to be more of my psychology, manifestation, mindset stuff. And we'll talk about all of the mindset confidence hacks that have helped me change my life. Last year, I was in the depths of depression. I'm not joking. Like, I was diagnosed with depression. I was espresso depresso. I almost lost my job. I was in a teeny tiny apartment with 3 other roommates, and I was miserable, like absolutely miserable. And a year later, I have not just got my dream job, but I've doubled my income. I have this beautiful apartment that I get to live in now, and I have so many more wonderful relationships. And I'm hoping through this channel, I'll get to share with you guys all of the secrets I've learned along my manifestation journey to help you live your dream life. Because you can have it, you just have to do what's required to get there. And having a structure like Engineer Your Dreams is so helpful to have you keep walking forward in faith and making those small process steps every day to get there. All right, I think we're going to do very light makeup today. I also did light makeup yesterday and I really enjoyed it because, when I'm just doing little nonsense chores, I don't really want to be full glam. And when my skin is breaking out like a pubescent teenager, I don't want to be bothered putting foundation on it. It's not good for it. Dun, dun, dun. These are some of my absolute favorite chapsticks. I live in the Northeast, and especially this time of year, it is so dry, so dry. So my lips can be like the Sahara Desert, and I need something really intense, and those Lano Lips ones are very good. Highly recommend. Now, let's make sure. I think I have one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. We kind of talked about this already, but the other mindset hack I wanted to share with you is that I deeply believe that there's a God in our universe that loves me deeply and has a plan for my life that's better than I could have imagined myself. I know that my younger self thought she wanted to marry that past boyfriend. I know that I thought engineering was my dream job. I know that I thought I wanted to live in that fancy part of town. But my life now is completely different than I would have imagined 5 years ago, and it is better in every possible way. And I wish I could tell my younger self that even if you think something's falling through, if you think something's not working out for you, life is always working in your benefit. If you just keep walking forward and trusting in faith, you'll see that the plan the universe has for you is absolutely amazing. But you have to come through things from this perspective of gratitude in order to be in a mindset to perceive that good things are happening to you. If you think that your life is terrible, that you're not lucky, that you're not worthy of any of this, that's what the universe will reflect back to you. You have to believe that you're worthy of that good life, that the universe is providing for all of your hopes and desires, that you're going to have all of your dreams if you want them to come into fruition. If you don't believe, it will never happen, and you'll never do what's required to get there. Okay, I've been yapping for a long time. Let's go get my makeup. This is a new product. I struggled to find a new blush for so long because I'm really pale and a lot of the blushes are just, they look like gross on me, honestly. They're like hot pink. So I need something that's very, very pale. And I really like that one because it looks very natural. Especially when I do my no makeup looks, I need something that's kind of just like an even wash of a rosy toned pink. And this is my favorite concealer. Ugh, I might have to put a little plop or something on that nugget of a pimple. Or I might have acne pads somewhere. I have to look in my nose. I'm getting really good at doing makeup using the camera. This is a life skill I didn't anticipate having. There we go. Okay. And normally I do dampen the beauty blender, but I'm a woman of efficiency today, so I'm not going to be doing that. I got scared that it broke when it fell. I hope everyone has a lovely, lovely holiday. If you're in the US, we have Thanksgiving tomorrow, and you better be making all sorts of festive sweet treats for your family. Nice, 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 nice. I can never get into the corners of my eyes with my beauty blender either, so I always have to take a little concealer brush and kind of get in there, because this is really where I have the darkness. Is right in there. And then around my nose. I'm 30, by the way. As I have aged, I have a really hollow nose right next to my nose, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Time comes for us all, guys. My mother slaps her foundation on so quickly. I really do have to learn from her, because I'm a little slow at the process most days. Okay. I could probably use a little more right here. Definitely put in the comments, by the way, what kind of videos you'd like to see next. If you didn't go look over at my skincare channel yet, do that for sure. But I will still be creating content on here. I just enjoy live streaming a lot, so primarily we're going to be doing live streams here from now on. Oof, what a mess. I also love the Real Techniques brushes. They're so affordable. Hi, Ethan. Welcome to the live stream. Does anyone else make ridiculous funny faces when they put on makeup? Like, I try really hard to be serious about it, and I'm over here like sucking my face in. Nice. Alright, and then I'm thinking I might just do some highlighter, because everything looks better with highlighter on it. Oh, I got a new one that's super, super pretty. This is the fancy highlighter, but it's a bit much just for no makeup. It's straight glitter. So my favorite, more natural highlighter is this one from Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's called Champagne Pop. Champagne Glow. There we go. Just on the cheekbones. Oh, I should put it on my eye as well. This really does help lift the eye also. And then for eyeshadow, I have these little paint pots that I've been really enjoying from Maybelline. Super, super affordable. Where is that gone? Nope, not that color. I can't find it. I'm not the most organized person, in case you've not noticed yet. Oh, found it. Found it, guys. These color tattoos from Maybelline. So pretty. And it's very, I mean, jokingly I say low maintenance, but you know, in terms of the speed with which you can put on an eyeshadow, it's pretty easy peasy. And pretty fuss proof too. Like, I'm not a makeup artist, but I can usually do this pretty quickly and it'll come out looking decent. Don't ask me to do a smoky eye on camera. It will not come out good, guys. That would be like asking for a mistake. I basically have two makeup looks. It's this no makeup look that we're doing today, and I have kind of like a full glam. I've contoured my cheekbones with an inch of their life. So depending on the mood, you never know what you're gonna get. And then I just blend it so beautifully. What are you feeling doing? So my mom will be hosting Thanksgiving. We have a very low-key, relaxed holiday, which I'm very grateful for. We have probably 10 people coming over the house. She'll make dinner. We'll go for a walk afterwards. I'm gonna make pumpkin bread, I think, because I have all the pumpkin bread stuff at my house. And I've just been in the mood. I've been thinking about pumpkin bread for like weeks now, and it's a good excuse to make it. What do you guys do for Thanksgiving? Do you have fun plans? Okay, this is my little eyebrow pencil. I don't usually put mascara on if I'm doing my no makeup look. Because I mean, look at this is my natural lashes. Thank you, Daddy. Oh, I have been getting my eyebrows laminated, by the way. I think it does help kind of keep them all in the same direction. But it's been quite a while since I've done that. Ooh, what about like a cream cheese frosting? You know, sometimes they have, what is it, red velvet cake, and they put cream cheese frosting on top. I really think that pumpkin bread would be delicious with that too. Ooh, so tasty. What a great idea. Next, I think I'm going to do a little bit of lip stain. I don't typically use these unless I'm doing a full glam look. These are lip stains. But my little hack, if you just want a little color to your lips and you don't want to look overdone, is to put it in the center and then spread it out with your finger. So I go like this. Just so it's like on the inside edge of my lip. And then I do. And it just adds this lovely flush of color, except you're not sure whether or not I'm wearing lipstick, you know? And then I do the same on the top. Nice. And this way you can keep putting chapstick on your lip afterwards. Oh, thank you. Bye. I actually have to run soon too, so I will try to like wrap things up quickly with you guys, but I gotta do some chores before holidays tomorrow. How are you? Is your day going? So well. I went to the gym this morning and I worked on a video, and now I'm here yapping to you guys. I do actually have to head out to some other chores, so have a wonderful day, everyone, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving.